let's play some Totem Shaman. It should be pretty good because it looks really similar to Evolved Shaman, and I just read something that said Evolved Shaman might be the best deck right now. If I can ever find a game. There we go.
Versus Arana!
What shall I play?
You stand before King
I
Rastakhan.
definitely don't like Command of Neptulon. I think I like Chisel, and with Chisel, I think I like Totemic Evidence. Totemic Evidence is really good at discounting my Gigantotems. This is already 7 totems for Gigantotem. I've heard this deck is pretty good after the nerfs or buffs or whatever. I guess it just got nerfed. No quest? Whack. And then next turn looks like it's going to be Hero Power plus Schooling. Wow, that's an aggressive Fell Barrage. But I guess they're probably playing Jace, so just gotta cast the card. Alright, nice pair of totems. Alright, rest in peace to my strength totem. Another strength totem would be great. Searing totem is for sure the worst against that hero power. Also, I picked up another chisel, so Gigantotem should very easily be 0 mana. Relics are to be expected. Oh, that is a cheap Goldshire Knoll, which I guess I will play. No evolve effect in my hand, so whatever. Maybe I also... Okay, got him. Totem Shaman sick.
Rastakhan versus Arthas. You will know endless torment. You stand before King Rastakhan.
Schooling is great. toss everything else. Oh, that's the stone, right? So probably go schooling on 1, chisel on 2, but don't attack with it. Or maybe I do attack with it. And then coin out stone, right? If the board's empty, I probably just attack with the chisel. And then I can immediately attack with the totem. My opponent shouldn't expect the totem to be a threat.
I see you've brought guests.
Could play Farsight on turn 3 instead of Stone Right. But especially if I end up attacking with the chisel, which I think I will here, then I think coining out Stone Right is pretty darn good, and with the prescience to follow it up. What do I want off prescience? All I have is Knolls and Gigantotems. It's probably a bit too early for Gigantotem.
My blood for the Lich King!
Blood.
I am the harvester. Would you like
Alright,
to learn why?
kill the Hematurge. And then I'm probably going for Wild Paw Cavern next turn. Not sure if I'll be playing Rotgill on 5, but it definitely could be pretty good. Although if I can wait till turn 6, play a Piranha with it, and then immediately get a buff on everything, that can be really good too. Basically every turn I can hold it, it gets stronger. Our site should be an easy cavern.
Choose to harvest.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me!
What did this little Noggling do? It was vampiric blood, I see. Well, I don't think I want a Rotgill here. Just seems a bit underwhelming. So let's hit him with Prescience. Do I want to play a fish? Do I want to trade Stone Right into School Teacher? I don't love School Teacher getting value trades.
Choose to harvest.
Especially since, with Rotgill, my goal is just to have a big board. The quality of the minions doesn't really matter that much.
You look tasty.
Probably just Knoll into that. Although it could be Rotgill. Rotgill fish and then trade fish plus 2/3 into this. I'd have a couple 5/6s and a 5/8. But I think Knoll is better. Definitely wish I had this when I was swinging with my chisel. There's maybe a world where I play this next turn for a single totem. Okay, that definitely could have gone worse. So if I go fish, rotgill, trade fish in, this is a 4/5. Don't really have great trades into it. I think I might just go hero power rotgill. I'm not gonna play the totemic evidence because I could just get soul stealered here. So it seems kind of stinky. I do need to make 2 more totems for totemic evidence. It's pretty awkward because I kind of want to play Brucon next turn, but then I don't have any totems. So I'd kind of have to draw Carving Chisel to get full value out of these. Or I guess I'd play both Gigantotems for whatever high amount of mana. But these totems are also pretty high value since I do play Double Bloodlust. Alright, no Soul Stealer. Corpse Explosion for sure wouldn't cut it. I think my board actually looks pretty strong here, but it's certainly not going to be lethal. That's a lot of Vampiric Bloods you've cast, friend. Probably just want to play Tiny Toys here, get some buffs. This draws a single Gigantotem. Some stinky 5s. Maybe I shouldn't have played this Tiny Toys. Could have gone like Hero Power Prescience. I would have only gotten 2 more minions in play. There's the Soul Stealer. I don't know if I love the way I played that. Draw the minions so I don't hit it with Farsight. There's a Muck Pools finally. I've been a bit wasteful with my value this game. Well, that's a really good 3-drop. Yeah, I played both Gnolls without evolving them. I just wasted a Tiny Toys. But I am going to have a pretty insane reload with Totemic Evidence, double Gigantotem at some point. Maybe even play Brucon in the same turn. I might even just go Hero Power, double Gigantotem here. Well, Command the Elements seems pretty decent here. And then that is the final totem I need, so I don't feel too bad playing Brucon next turn. Other than being overloaded, which means I can't immediately use the hero power. Alright, totems are online. Double bloodlust, so as soon as I stick a board, I win the game. I don't know if I really want to take AoE from Brucon. I don't really know what else I would take, though. Well, I guess I want Summon plus damage.
My time has come to give everything I've got.
Yeah, let's just go Summon plus damage, and then I think I will... Probably should evolve one of these. Not great.
We have plotted long enough.
The opponent really doesn't have that much health. So if I can land, like... If I can keep, like, any board and land double Bloodlust on it, it definitely could be a sneaky lethal. Wow, that's your Queen Ajara card? Didn't seem great.
Time is against me.
Alright, well, I got Summon this turn, so I probably don't want to go Totem stuff. Because I want to use the hero power while I can. I probably do want to play some fish here. These don't really line up super well. I guess that's fine. Probably evolve the fish, actually. That's fine. I also would like to save one of these totemic evidences, or I want each of the totemic evidences to infuse Convincing Disguise. Although I did play Tiny Toys already, so I don't know if Convincing Disguise number 2 is really that good.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
My blood for the Lich King!
Okay. Definitely not the strongest thing that a Blood Death Knight has ever comboed with Bran.
Time is against me.
There's Convincing Disguise. Why is it so hard to kill Bran Bronzebeard?
Just between us. Kiss me if you can!
When a friendly minion dies, gain +1 attack. Alright, pretty powerful board I summoned. But I don't really think I have the juice to win this game.
A toast.
Oh boy.
Sought to kill me.
Well, I shouldn't be dead here, even with Bran in play. But my opponent did heal up to 60. Which is not good for me. I don't think there's really much I want to evolve my Gigant Totem into. Nothing in hand or deck. Definitely needed to hit tiny toys here. So bad. I guess I just evolved with this one. Not dead, but I really, really don't see the path to victory. Is there any tiny toys thing I can get that, like, shuffles random garbage into my deck? Don't know what it would be. If I can get 7 minions to stick, then the Bloodlusts deal 42 damage, which is over half of my opponent's health. Pretty good, right?
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me!
Alright, kinda rough. I don't really think that game was winnable. Maybe I didn't play it as well as I could have. Kind of wasted my Knolls and my first Tiny Toys. But I also think I just kind of drew my deck in the wrong order, and there wasn't really a lot I could do about it.
Rastakan versus Omen. Begin. Begin. You stand before King Rastakan.
Wow, what an interesting hand. Probably bad, though. I don't think I keep Totemic Evidence without Chisel. Schooling and Prescience are great. The Gigantotems, not so much. Show me muck pools. I can make a 10 drop next turn. Gotta start clicking that hero power for Gigantotems. Well, I probably want to play Prescience next turn, so let's just dump some cards. Insane card. Next turn is Stone, right? Might even coin a hero power to go with it. Muck pools. I think I found a new play this turn. Hey, it's Gigantotem.
I am the harvester of wrath. Would you like to learn why?
Unfortunately, it doesn't discount my other Gigantotems, but it's still pretty strong.
The fell spoils all.
Probably should just be Command of Neptulon here. I didn't have Bloodlust lethal, right? Missed 11 damage, not quite. Bloodlust is still lethal, but not if they hero power into the 5/1. Which it does look like they're possibly doing, maybe not. Okay. Just hit him with a bit of a classic evolve win.
Rastakan versus Anduin.
Light makes right. You stand before King Rastakan.
Schooling and Goldshire Knoll? Show me muck pools. I guess convincing disguise is fine. Got ourselves an aggressive opponent.
And close enough.
So next turn I can evolve this Goldshire Knoll. But maybe Piranhas would be better. Probably not.
Come, pray with me. More bones to gnaw.
GG, Priest. You lost the game on turn 2.
Reverberations in the void.
Oh, a burn card? How interesting. I do have the other Convincing Disguise plus Tiny Toys, so turn 7 is disgusting if we get that far, which I don't suspect we will. Oh, a Banshee with Reborn. Oh, 6 damage, that's awfully scary. Oh, they can kill Denathrius. Very impressive.
Run as fast as you can.
Alright, this turn's kind of a stinker, and honestly, next turn is not great either. But then turn 7 probably wins the game. I have Brucon to back that up, so I only need 4 damage to stick.
And close enough.
The iron mine is mine.
Opponent's kind of popping off here. Go get him, 5 mana, 3/6. Didn't really want to play spells into Trog. And the 3/6 actually does pretty well on board here. Maybe not. It is possible for me to still lose this game. Could trade Darius into a 6/1. Probably worth. It does get replaced by a 2 or a 1/2, which is not great. This, on the other hand, is great. Oh wow, my opponent's taking 7 damage at the end of the turn if I leave this up. What an insane evolve. I don't think I'm worried about Void Touch Attendant here. That was like maybe one of the greatest evolves I've ever seen in my life. And that's actually a buff, because this used to be 8 mana, so you couldn't get Dark Conjure before. Wow, that's like way bigger. That's a way bigger buff to Shaman than it is to Warlock. If this lit... Oh wait, Holy Nova doesn't go face anymore, does it? Oh, Brucon's lethal anyway, though.
My time has come to give everything I've got.
6 damage. Even with the turn 2 Denathrius, kind of felt like the Tiny Toys had to be pretty good. Well, we're 3-1 today. I think my most totem-filled game was the one that I lost, which is maybe not the most exciting thing.
Rusticon versus Tyrande.
You give me strength
before King Rastakhan.
Love stone, right? Looks like coin cavern into stone, right? Another shadow priest. My opener last game was insane. This one less so. Oh, this is a different kind of deck though. Maybe I should have coined hero power here. Just hero power 3 turns in a row, and then I probably go Wildpaw Cavern on 4, Stone Right Totemic Evidence on 5. I don't know. Coining a Shaman hero power on turn 1 is probably not right very often. Love Prescience. It does only hit 10 drops at this point. I do think Prescience is probably better than Stone right here. Alright, double Gigantotem, so I definitely want to start clicking my hero power. Next turn might even be hero power Farsight instead of Stone right, and then Stone right hero power on 6. Hell, maybe it's Rotgill. Rotgill looks pretty damn good here. I can trade into this without losing any damage, but then this trades in here. Let's just go face. Opponent has to trade into a taunt that buffs my board. $19 power in play.
Welcome to the cult.
I do have Command of Neptulon to get through that. You've been Rotgilled. Feels kind of bad to keep Stone right in the opener and not even play it.
Rastakhan versus Valera.
Shall we dance?
You stand before King Rastakhan.
Prescience is probably my best card. Looks like I'm not doing much until turn 4.
Were you followed?
Alright. Getting those discounts for Gigantotem. Surely you wouldn't counterspell me, would you? How fun. Well, definitely not rot gilling here. Double Goldshire Knoll. Well, there are certainly some evolve effects I could draw into. Another cavern. I might need to get value out of Goldshire Knoll in this matchup. And I guess I kind of want a hero power anyway. Maybe there's a world where I go Knoll plus Rotgill next turn. Nothing in my hand is super important. Rotgill's probably my best card, though. Oh, a Light Bomb. That might actually be pretty decent. Alright, that's good. Just need some stuff to die. Another Disguise. I think I do want to be greedy with Goldshire Knoll. Seems like it should be pretty easy to go Knoll plus Tiny Toys plus Evolve all in the same turn. It does mean my next turn might suck. Or maybe I go Rotgill.
Were you followed?
This can eventually summon Krakatoa, but I think it's... Well, I guess they could have gone fishing to find the sunken minion. Am I sending a 5/4 into a 4/1? Probably. Only need one more minion to die, which I can trade off easily.
More bones to gnaw on. Let's muddy the waters.
What is Swift Scale Trickster doing? That's pretty strong here. Could Light Bomb here, but I don't really think I need to. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, let's just go Brucon here. Brucon is nuts into this board. Hit him with the die. And then hit him with the summon. There's no secret this would have set off. Best draw on my deck is maybe Schooling. Lets me check for Counterspell, Objection, and Explosive Runes. That is annoying. Might be Light Bomb time. It's not even that good though, to be honest. but it does some stuff. Alright, not counterspell. So the totemic evidence for 0, even though it only summons 1 totem, it is like a 2-mana discount anytime I want to play Gigantotems. Could be good.
Let's muddy the waters.
I did roll the hero power that clears my opponent's board, by the way, so that's pretty fortunate. Although I still haven't checked for objection. Might just have to throw the Goldshire Knoll into it anyway.
More bones to gnaw on.
Not objection. Oasis ally, sure. Wild Paw Knoll. Oh wow. Disruptive Spellbreaker's kinda nice, but there's no way I pass up on the evolve here, right? Talon draws my stone, right? But still no way I pass up on evolve. Make sure to play the more expensive one here. This was kind of stinky. But I guess even 6/6s are pretty good on this board. Even the 5/4 is not that bad on this board, even though it's probably one of the worst 7 drops. If I get cleared here, next turn is probably hero power, evidence, double Gigantotem. And that is a hell of a Bloodlust board as well. Could even throw in a Convincing Disguise, but I don't think the Gigantotems are super worth evolving. Needs to hit like Lochalar, Denathrius, Jailer. Not sure if anything else is better than an 8/8. I do still have 2 Carving Chisels to infuse the Totemic Evidence, but it would take several turns. Probably not really worth it. That probably wasn't the best play. This does not summon Ozamat. They low-rolled the Colossal. That was Counterspell and Oasis Ally, right? Bloodlust should be lethal here. I might not even need it. Yeah, they're just dead on board.
That's all for now.
Nice. I still didn't really get to do any totem stuff. But hey, Evolve Shaman's a good deck.
Rastakan versus
Uh-oh, Warlock is never fun to play against.
Shall be mine. You stand before King Rastakan.
Love the totem card. I think Convincing Disguise is pretty good off the mulligan usually, isn't it? Farsight's okay, and is not great overall though.
These books are ruined.
And it is Imp Lock. Rotgill is not a great draw. Probably wanted any other totem, because it might have lived for Coinstone, right? That's scary. I don't play Primordial Wave in this version of the deck.
I am the harvester of wrath. Would you like to learn why? Have a look on their face.
It's not infused, but I don't know. This game feels pretty hard to win from here. I guess I can play double null next turn. I don't really know how good it is, though. I mean, I guess I would play Command of Neptulon instead. Unless I draw Schooling, then I would be able to throw in a Convincing Disguise with the nulls. Muck Pools. Yeah, I'm just dead on board, right? Sure do love playing against Imp Block.
I am finished here.
I think this game was actually just over on turn 1. My hand was not winnable. Needed Schooling.
Rastakhan versus the Lich King.
Serve me in death. You stand before King Rasta.
Probably am supposed to keep Totemic Evidence. Hopefully not a Blood Death Knight. If it's blood, I might just go to bed. I do have Null plus Convincing Disguise, but no Schooling, no coin. It's blood. Yuck. Well, it's not too bad making totems when I have Totemic Evidence in hand.
Can't go round. Gotta go
Oh,
through.
okay. Something spicy. Pretty easy Wild Paw Cavern this turn, I think. Still need one more after this Deer for Convincing Disguise to be fully upgraded.
A willing donor.
Opponent's going a little crazy. Hard to pass up a 5-power minion into a 2/5. Totemic Evidence number 2 is very easily infused by Totemic Evidence number 1. Oh, that's strong. Yikes. really, really bad turn. But maybe I can get some random totems to stick to the board, and then I have double Bloodlust on 10.
For a master tactician.
That is terrifying. Oh, Prescience. Prescience, Prescience, Prescience. I think it's probably just Prescience hero power. Maybe it's Prescience totemic evidence. Hero power first, because if I summon all 4 basic totems before doing that, then the hero power is actually not active. So if I get cleared here, next turn could be Null, which would be 5 mana. And then maybe like Totemic Evidence, Gigantotem, Evolve? Maybe? Oh, this is a triple blood deck. I thought this was going to be a blood / unholy. Definitely playing some wacky shit. Unfortunately, I don't have enough mana for Stonewright plus Bloodlust. Might just go Stonewright plus a Gigantotem here.
Deloa, speak to me.
I am the harvester of wrath. Would you like to learn why?
It costs so much to trade into that. Probably trade into the 7/6, but leave the 6/10 up. Not actually sure if that was worth freezing. So I could get Soul Stealered here because it is a triple blood deck. But I don't know if you play Soul Stealer with Twin Fin, Fin Twin, and Overlord Runthak. But I guess you do. Schooling was an insane draw. Should be able to play both nulls now. Oh, oh. Double Denathrius. If they don't deal with my board, I do have lethal. I have 40 damage, I believe. 22 plus 9 plus 9. I don't really love my position in this game, though. Kind of feel like I'm going to get my board cleared and lose. Maybe instead of playing instead of playing fish, I should have just played, should have ended the turn on Totemic Evidence. Seems like that would have been more likely to be, to have ended up being lethal. That is an insane Varian. Could have had 3 more minions in play here. Going into my double Bloodlust turn. Yeah, it seems like that was probably better. I just felt like it was kind of an overcommitment, but it really just wasn't, unless they had exactly the second Soul Stealer. I'm certainly not out of the game, though. Can summon a ton of stuff here.
You exist to serve me.
You mess with the wrong one. I'm 7 moves ahead of you.
Maybe they'll be confused about Okani and try to play around it. If 5 minions live, the Bloodlusts themselves do 30 damage. I guess there's almost no chance that 5 minions live though, since Searing Totem gets hero powered. So if 4 minions live... 9... plus 12 plus 12.
My blade.
Oh, I'm so dead. Damn. Wonder how many board clears that deck plays, because they drew 2 of them in the top half of their deck. Seems like there's a decent chance they play 3 board clears and drew 2 of them. Wow. This is the most insane Tiny Toys I've ever seen. But I am dead on board.
Not impressed.
Job done. You fight fair.
Well, very unfortunate. I guess blood runes are just hard to beat, even if they play a bunch of whack garbage like that.
Rastakhan versus Illidan.
This ends now. You stand before King Rastakhan.
Wow. What an insane hand. I think I full keep. The totemic evidence is a bit weird. But I think it's worth keeping. Oh, that's a very, very good draw. I think I pretty much always chisel next turn, and then maybe I'm hero powering on 3.
Each scar, a foe vanquished.
Aggro Demon Hunter. Probably have to play a fish here. Might just play all my fish. Maybe I just go ahead and play Goldshire Knoll. Yeah. We just play Goldshire Knoll, right? Totem. I mean, that does help infuse this totemic evidence, so this being a totem is relevant. So I've summoned, I think, 3 totems, so this would put me up to 7. Which means if they clear me, I can actually play a top-decked Gigantotem. I think I could even hero power with that, now that I think about it. Because I get one out of the chisel as well.
Scar, a foe
if I have board space. Alright. Well, I wasn't really expecting the 8/8 to die here. Looks like it won't.
Strike now.
Fishies. I think hero powering's better. Alright. Totemic evidence for sure next turn. I think I could prescience into double Gigantotem and play both. Although I guess I wouldn't have board space, because prescience plus evidence summons 6 minions.
Put your dukes up, small fry.
Okay. Tiny toys, probably not great. I think we're just throwing down Command of Neptulon here. And push 8. The opponent yields for now. Can I get a totem game, please? Why is this so hard? I guess I really only play 5 totem synergy cards, so it's not super likely to hit them.
Rastakhan versus White Mane.
The Scarlet Crusade will see to your destruction.
You stand before King Rastakhan.
Stinky, stinky hand. Love Chisel. Wild Paw Cavern's not too bad.
I see you've brought guests.
Oh, and Prescience. Alright, we're doing pretty well now. I looked that they traded a Shard of the Naru, and I was like, okay, nice, it's actually a priest. But no one plays Maestro anymore, so it's always actually a priest if it appears to be a priest. This is a fully infused totemic evidence. So if Prescience hits Gigantotems, we could pop off. I think I am going to go Wild Paw Cavern next turn, though. I think that's preferable. Maybe less so with the Muck Pools pickup. But, I mean, if there's a class that can answer an evolved null, it's definitely Priest. Let's just hit him with the Wild Paw Cavern. Sure, sure. Not the best turn to play Prescience. So I'll just do this. Still haven't had a totem die. There they go. Oh, this totem lived. Shout out to my strength totems. Not a good enough Rotgill, I think. Man, I drew 3 minions this turn, and none of them were totem cards at all. That's pretty unlucky. I don't really know that Muck Pools is super good here. Next turn I draw. This costs 3, 4. I can just play the Muck Pools here. I guess I'll just burn the wind chill here. Okay, that prescience is double Gigantotem or Stone, right? So it's very, very good.
More bones to gnaw.
I guess I kind of have to kill this.
Rest easy, child. You are safe now.
That's fine. Maybe I want to play Rotgill here. Probably not. Man, Stone Right would have been so good here. Could have killed this with just my totems. Do I want to hero power? Probably. Probably. That hero power makes Totemic Evidence cost, makes the Gigantotems cost 0.
Welcome to the cult.
That summons a Plague Spreader.
To the cult.
Very annoying. Bloodlust is no way it's ever lethal. Oh, the Plague Spreader is so annoying.
For my glory. More bones to gnaw. All shall rise.
Love a 10-10. Do I want to play Rotgill here? It is a lot of stats.
I will not be lashed.
I think going face was fine there. The first taunt that dies makes the second one have 5 health, so it's kind of hard to kill. That Whirlpool is rough. Hit both of my Gigantotems. Maybe I should have just played Totemic Evidence here to infuse the Convincing Disguise. Also is a bigger threat with Bloodlust. Alright, glad I held back. Five mana Brucon. That is a lot of surprise damage with Bloodlust. What does this Muck Pools do? I guess it can hit a low roll on Tiny Toys. Probably just chill. So if 5 minions live here, I have 6, 21, 27. That's a Mind Eater deck? Wow. Probably not worth bloodlusting here.
My time has come to give everything I've got.
AoE. Deal some damage. Oh, I'm not guaranteed to hit the summon when I do this. This was kind of dumb. Still have 4 minions in play, though. And I do have double Tiny Toys, double Convincing Disguise. Bloodlust is obviously not lethal here. I guess I can go for a Tiny Toys here, but I just don't really want to. I can get hero power value. And I've got this coming out still. This is fine. This might force a board clear to clean the scene, perhaps. Probably not a whirlpool. I have a little bit of AoE, so Bloodlust. It's 18, 20, 28, 30. Not lethal, though, because of that thing. Well, maybe with Command of Neptulon? No, I wouldn't be able to hero power with that. I guess hero power doesn't matter.
Many choices.
But I'd have to get rid of Muck Pools, which loses Bloodlust damage.
If only I had some warm soup.
I simply don't think there's a world where this is lethal.
I'm coming.
Now this board is much more threatening with 2 5-power minions. This probably does need to be a whirlpool. And then I have Tiny Toys. Okay, clean the scene also works. Hey, it's Stone Right. A bunch of stinkers. That is really strong. So, do I want to evolve anything? Would it be a 6-1 with a probably pretty useless death rattle? A 5-4, a 4-4 that costs way less. I have seen double clean the scene. I guess I am playing around Shadowward Rune, maybe?
If only I had some
I don't really think there's... The only way to play around that is to not evolve these, which I don't think I would be evolving anyway. I don't even know if I want to use the muck pools here. My board is just pretty solid. I guess the 6-1 is kind of vulnerable to like a condemn or something, but I don't think that's real. Happy the card they immediately played was not a board clear. They did have Shadowward Rune. I don't think they were super likely to have that card. I think I'm actually just super unlucky. I guess I go for Tiny Toys number 2 here. Maybe Schooling. Schooling's pretty good. Schooling still puts on a lot of bloodlust pressure. I don't have to trade anything off, so I'd have 5 minions in play. I think just going Schooling is fine. Play Stone Ride as well. Heal here. And then I think we value trade heal here. And I'm still chilling with muck pools. Well, I've seen 4 board clears.
Those we love are never truly
I don't believe that does anything to my board. It draws, heals, and summons some undead. Which Light Shower Elemental I don't believe is an undead, so shouldn't be too worried about Bone Collars. Oh, only one Bone Collar? Or, oh no, this one came off a Bone Collar way earlier. Certainly lethal, right? Bloodlust itself does 18, 24, 30. Yeah, this is definitely lethal. Alright, very nice. It did suck that my Stone Right and my Gigantotems all did nothing, but they still got Evolved Shaman. I am 7-3 with this deck so far, but I haven't really gotten to do cool totem stuff. So hopefully this game.
Rastakhan versus the Lich King.
will serve me in death. You stand before King Rastakhan.
Love the 2 1-mana cards. Schooling is also great. And I got the Chisel to infuse the Totemic Evidence. I've got Gigantotem. So hopefully I should be able to do some totem stuff this game. No Renathal for the opponent, but they could still be blood, certainly.
More bones to gnaw.
Okay, well, I guess I'll take my random 2-mana 10 drop.
Let your essence congeal
That's a turn 4 lethal. But they can have Asphyxiate, they can have Obliterate, they can have Icy Touch. Definitely a lot of answers Death Knights can have. Hold on to the fish. I can prescience into a Goldshire Knoll, and then evolve it. I guess I should put 1 into this. Oh, Healing Totem. Next turn probably is going to be Null Evolve, and then turn 6 can be Stone Right Hero Power.
The citadel stands strong.
Command of Neptulon's pretty good here. I think it probably is Command of Neptulon. Pretty decent blood boil for the opponent. Well, maybe not with that heal, actually. But I don't want to just throw another totem into a board clear.
More bones to gnaw on.
Stone Legion.
Excellent 10. So next turn, this should be infused. I can go 4, 5. I don't think I can play double Gigantotem. At least not alongside Stone Right. Although I guess Stone Right's not really that good until the totems can attack. Looks like this is just Rotgill though. Maybe it's Stone Right. Yeah, I'll just play Stone
I
Right.
am the harvester of wrath. Would you like to learn why?
Yeah, this is fine. And then next turn, I think I can fill my board with totem stuff and play Rotgill. Although I don't know if it's worth committing 2 Gigantotems and a Rotgill all to the same board.
Your souls belong to the Lich King.
This thing costs 8. Probably evolve it. Pushing 8 damage is so strong though. But I should probably evolve it. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Alright, hell of a board I've got here. I've seen 1 Corpse Explosion, 1 Soul Stealer, but they do probably play like 4 more board clears. So even the Gigantotem might have been too much here. But I've got plenty of reload next turn.
The more you struggle,
That's probably a bad start for the opponent. Unless they have Blood Boil. Blood Boil is really insane here. They heal for 14 and only leave me with 15.
you look tasty.
Okay. Opponent's at 30. I've got 15. I can go Rotgill with a fish. That would put me up to 20 damage. I could trade off a totem on top of that. I think that only pushes 1.
For my glory.
I think this is fine. This totemic evidence was a really good draw. My opponent's already struggling with this board, and it gives me a very solid reload.
My blood for the Lich King!
Alright, opponent's at 25. I have 9. I think I can push 17 here with Rotgill. Probably worth playing.
Ah.
Maybe I should have played another fish here. I think this is fine, though. Corpse Explosion. They would still have to hero power to kill this, I believe. I think they missed 1 corpse. Probably doesn't really matter, though. I don't know if I want to play Brucon here, actually.
For my
I can shoot my opponent down to 6, or down to 2, shoot them 4-6. But if I'm just doing that, I'm kind of giving them a free turn to heal. So maybe I want to play some stuff and then try to finish with Brucon.
The more you struggle, the better.
Well, at this point, Corpse Explosion is not good enough, at least. But Blood Boil should be. I have 11. I have 17. That leaves my opponent at 5. They heal up to 9.
Deloa, speak to me. I will not be rushed. My time has come to give everything I've got.
I decided I want to heal my minions. Because they push a lot of damage. They do heal the opponent, but like, they're healing up to 9. They can't just leave 11 power in play. And the alternative was pretty much play Tiny Toys, and I don't really want to play Tiny Toys as long as I still have 2 convincing disguises. But I might be forced to next turn. Yeah, I think this game is no longer winnable. At least I drew convincing disguise, but my opponent gets to heal for 30 with their gnome muncher, so it doesn't matter.
It is in death that we are truly tested.
Wow. Love that that has 10 power.
Your souls belong.
Wow, was that good?
That's enough.
Alright, well that was a pretty frustrating game, I will admit. Maybe there were turns I could have applied more pressure. But I don't know, my opponent played 4 board clears from their deck and discovered 2 more. Also had 2 asphyxiates, 2 gnome munchers. Feels like they just drew everything they needed. And I didn't find a bloodlust for a while.
Rastakhan versus White Mane. The Scarlet Crusade will see to your destruction.
You stand before King Rastakhan.
Show me evolve. And there it is. Shadow Priest, huh?
And close enough.
Always love totemic evidence with carving chisel. I think I probably am just playing Null next turn. It's just too good to pass up, right? It's very likely just a free win. Oh, never mind, not a free win. Still strong though, I guess. Kills 2 minions and forces a hero power. And I think it does force the hero power, because I could have another evolve effect. And I would have hit the evolve, so good thing for them they hero powered.
Run as fast as you can.
Deity mine is mine.
I probably just don't want to take damage for free, do I? Whatever. Let's start making totems. Good combination of totems, probably the best combination. Maybe double strength would have been better.
Run as fast as you can.
Piranha's clean up here. Next turn is probably just tiny toys plus muck pools.
Death will not be a mercy for you.
Okay, that was strong.
The deity mine is mine.
What are you? Whenever this minion takes damage, buff my minions.
Do you take me for an ordinary mage?
Not a very good tiny toys turn. That was probably a good buff though. That's not good.
Ends with death. You fight well. I am finished here.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I just didn't really... I low rolled on my Goldshire Knoll. That's what happened that game. And then I didn't have, like, Prescience or Wildpaw Cavern or anything like that. Just a weak opener. The tiny toys was also quite bad.
Rastakan versus Malfurion. I must protect you.
stand before King Rastakhan.
Couple of good cards. So I draw 3 cards. That puts my null to 4 mana. It is a while before I can combo null plus muck pools.
What is it?
Not a fun matchup.
The iron mine is mine.
Sure do love playing against both of these 1-drops, actually. They're both just so fun. Oh, yes. I love a coin flip between a 1-mana 2/1 and a 1-mana 2/1 that draws 4 cards. It's just a really fun way to design the early game. Yo, that's value. Hell yeah. I can't even get value out of my random garbage. Come on. It's not like I even have a chance of winning this game. That's a good draw, though.
The strong flourish. It's only natural.
Don't actually think there's anything I can hit here, but I'll try.
Legion, to me. You fight me. I am finished yet.
Fun, 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 fun. What a good time. Both of those 1-drops are rotating in April, right? God, I hope so.
Rastakhan versus Illidan. The Legion's rage pales before mine.
You stand before King Rastakhan.
Show me an evolve. Schooling is very good as well.
Time grows short. I will finish my hunt.
Early totemic evidence is always fun.
More bones to gnaw on.
What a good draw. Very nice. Demon Hunter doesn't have great ways to deal with individual large minions, do they? I don't think so, off the top of my head. Has to be like Fell Barrage into Warband, maybe. And that gets blocked by 2 totems.
And power. Welcome. You may bow before me.
I yield for now.
Fun game.
Rastakhan versus Liadrin. Is this to be our entertainment?
You stand before King Rastakhan.
Supposed to keep disguise, right? Very good hand. But paladin is not going to give me much time.
The light dims, but we
So it might end up not being that good of a hand. Yep, that's your whole turn, paladin. I was wanting to coin Tiny Toys and Disguise. Command of Neptulon makes that a little bit more awkward. Excellent draw. Might coin that out depending on what happens to this totem. I guess this totem always dies, huh? I have been assuming that my opponent was playing aggro paladin, but this looks like it might be control paladin. Maybe some dragons.
I am the harvester of wrath. Would you like to learn why?
Still need to make 2 totems for this totemic evidence. Okay. My piranhas are really good here if they're going face. Probably just go full piranha. Maybe I go 2 piranhas so I can hero power. The hero power is very good. Healing Totem and Taunt Totem both probably would have been better here. But none of the totems are bad when they have +2 power. I think it's probably just got to be Command of Neptulon here. Although I guess Prescience is pretty good. Play a Piranha alongside it, but it's probably Command of Neptulon. And then I need to find something to do next turn. It's probably just Prescience plus a 1-drop. Then we can Tiny Toys Convincing Disguise on 7. Or actually, depending on what Prescience draws, if it hits like double Gigantotem, maybe I go for some totem stuff instead of Tiny Toys.
Light guides you.
Although I guess my totemic evidence is probably never going to be infused, so probably not.
strength comes from within.
This is definitely a matchup where I miss Primordial Wave. One of each. Alright, hopefully Tiny Toys can save me next turn.
Easier to draw blood than staunch it.
Hate to see extra stats on that card.
My client has the heart of a hero.
Wow.
Reporting for duty.
It just has to be Tiny Toys, right?
For my glory.
Well, that's very good. Not this 2/2, but the Remorni is very good. Did I really get a 2/2? What a bad game. Oh, my opponent got to attack into my 7-mana minion and kill it.
My client has the heart of a hero.
Opponent is showing 16.
Ah. For my glory. I will not be rushed.
This game doesn't feel very winnable. Maybe like a nutty Brucon could do something.
Really? It's not too heavy. True strength comes from within.
Reporting for duty.
That's a Brucon, but I don't think it's too nutty. It's definitely the only thing that even keeps me alive, though, right?
My time has come to give everything I've got.
Easy AoE. I'm at 13. Say I make taunts. Not dead on board. And I did roll... Well, I guess this is not the best hero power, but it's pretty decent.
For you are graced with my presence.
I don't think Leok is lethal. Actually, it is, yeah. Yeah, I mean, aggro paladin is just fucking miserable to play against. Not just as this deck, but as every deck. I probably should put Primordial Wave in the deck. I just don't know what to cut for it. Maybe I'll just cut Farsight. Tends to not be that great of a card. I think almost everything in the deck is non-negotiable. What am I actually losing to? Oh wow, I'm on a pretty bad losing streak right now, but I'm still above 50% overall. I'm losing to aggro at the moment. But, I mean, I don't really feel like I could include something like Spammy Arcanist. What if I play like Chain Lightning? Is this card good? I really wish I could play a little bit more Totem stuff. But I don't really think any of it's justifiable. Alright, I guess this is just what the deck looks like. The last two games I lost definitely would have been helped a lot by Primordial Wave, so it's probably just a mistake to not include that card originally. I've also sometimes struggled to find evolves for tiny toys.
Rusticon versus Urel. The light heals all wounds.
Well, happy I put Primordial Wave in the deck if I'm going to start playing against Paladins. I think the better strat if I keep queuing into Paladins is to just stop queuing. Especially if I draw a hand like this. Nice convincing disguise though. But I think living until turn 7 is pretty hard against Paladin.
May the light grant you peace.
Just another absolutely terrible draw.
Our story, tragic. Our redemption, divine.
I do believe I concede to Seal of Blood next turn. Well, I should never concede when I have Primordial Wave in deck. Good draw. Pretty weak for Quel'Thalas. And an excellent Prescience draw. No Goldshire Knoll is a real bummer, though. I probably should have attacked into the Divine Shield because I do have Command of Neptulon coming down next turn. Okay, the perfect attack for Command of Neptulon. Wait, I'm actually in an okay spot here. I do have another command of Neptulon for next turn if I need it, but it delays my tiny toys.
Grant you peace.
Initializing descent.
I can Goldshire Knoll into that. I probably should just play Command of Neptulon though. Delays my evolve turn, but I think that's fine.
True strength comes from within.
Another 5/5 to deal with. Am I playing Wildpaw Cavern or Goldshire Knoll here? God, I'm getting freaking Countess next turn.
Deloa, speak to me. Deloa, speak to me.
More bones to
I guess I'm just hoping to win the game off the back of Tiny Toys and Convincing Disguise, so I'm not really worried about long-term value out of Cavern.
Remember this day, for you are graced with my presence.
I forgot that this card existed because they stopped playing it for a while. Nice, I was hoping I would get a minion that dealt damage to my whole board and me. My board is very threatening here, though. Even just Wind Fury Man living is lethal because I do have Bloodlust.
True strength comes from within.
I have little time.
Oh god, they have Rotgill? They're probably dead, though. Wow. Pretty surprised I won that game. The Katori Lightblade that stuck on turn 2. Definitely don't expect to beat that card. Shout out to Convincing Disguise for being really broken.
Taranda!
You stand before King Rastakan.
Keep the ones, toss the sixes. That's day one mulligan stuff. Insane hand. This is maybe the best hand.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Another prescience. That is so interesting. Because that means I'm guaranteed to draw totem stuff, so I kind of want to start clicking my hero power, but it also draws 4, so I kind of want to get stuff out of my hand.
Deloa, speak.
Probably do want to click hero power, though. Gotta juice up this totemic evidence. Careful, priest, you might get bloodlusted next turn. 7 plus 18, 25. And then they would have to full clear to not die to a second bloodlust. Looks like they're full clearing this turn, though.
What knowledge do the stars provide?
Love a Gigantotem. I could play it here. This is 1 mana, and then this would be 3, so 4 total mana. I could throw in a hero power along with it.
Deloa, speak to me.
Might want to try to find Stone Right before playing all those totems. Alright, I guess next turn is probably Null Evolve. I think they kind of need to have Shadow Word Rune for that.
Light cannot exist without the dark.
Oh, I don't know if you want to play that on a 3/3. Do I want to put both Goldshire Nulls into the Evolve? Probably, right? That's what they're here for.
For my glory. More bones to gnaw. More bones to gnaw on.
Alright. Pretty good, pretty good. Sure. Gotta be a Prescience turn. Still no Stone Right. Alright. Fill the board. I do have Bloodlust. And Rotgill. Rest in peace, Gigantotem. Not much to evolve. Yes. I love taking 1/1 of stats off my minion. 2/2 of stats, actually.
Rest easy, child. You are safe now.
That's a good card. Might be Rotgilling here, though. We play some fish. We pop a bubble. We play the Murloc. And then we probably get board cleared. Maybe I should have traded something else off so my 6-power minion doesn't die to clean the scene. And then it would have been a 10-power minion.
Light cannot exist.
I'm kinda dumb. Could Primordial Wave this for sure. I do still have 2 tiny toys in deck with not many cards. Terrible.
I am the harvester of wrath. Would you like to learn why?
Well, with a double Bloodlust in hand, I don't need much of a board to stick going into a 10 mana turn. Which is not next turn because I'm overloaded. But just in general. So something like Carving Chisel is probably an extremely good draw.
Welcome to the cult. The path is clear for the world.
Well, definitely Primordial Waving here. This makes a Spirit Guide, which devolves into a 5 instead of a 3. So I think I just start with this. Yikes. I don't think I wave again, because I do have double tiny toys. I got the best totem at least. Because they could have double value traded into a 2/2. But now the 3/3 dies at least.
Welcome to the
Please draw tiny toys. I'm just not allowed to be happy.
Splash zone.
I forgot that was gonna have taunt. That's okay. Surely I draw tiny toys next turn, right?
Insanity is no excuse for bad manners.
Nice. So my next card is guaranteed to be tiny toys, right? Just so we're all clear. Yeah, just wanted to make sure we were all on the same page. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, 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 yep. Oh my god, I love Theatar. I'm starting to think that the totems don't really elevate Evolved Shaman. But maybe it takes more than 2.5 hours to come to an accurate conclusion.
Rastakan versus Arthas. For Lordaeron, you stand before King Rastakan.
Well, insane hand, terrible matchup. So when can I play this? I need to draw 2 more for this to be 3 mana, so I can't do this until turn 4, right?
Need a bit more spice over
How
here.
unlucky. Well, discount my Gigantotem.
Really? It's not too heavy.
Alright, Goldshire Knoll coming down next turn. Hopefully they don't just go like Seal of Blood and then I can't actually trade into anything.
The light dims, but we fight.
Alright. Now this turn is a little bit hard to pull off because you do have to make sure to play the Goldshire Knoll before the Muck pools. But with some experience, you'll get the hang of it. I actually don't even know if this was the right play. Could have just been Wild Paw Cavern. I was a bit tunnel visioned.
Light dims, but we fight.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Need a bit more spice over here.
Hopefully Sea Giant doesn't die here. It's a pretty good evolved target for next turn. really fun and cool thing my opponent did here. Do I want to evolve Goldshire Knoll? I do have 2 chances to evolve it. Might be better off just trading with it.
For my
I don't know, I probably need to evolve it to have a chance at winning. I'm in a pretty bad spot here. Insane. Maybe should have just traded the Localar. But what if I hit another Localar? Or a Stoneborn General? Or Denathrius? Definitely had some good evolves.
And then I said, I'll take the lot.
Wow, going face. I feel like sending Light Ray into the 3-4 was really, really good here. Very interesting decision from the opponent. Kill you. Kill you. And then I have a ton of evolve potential next turn. My opponent's probably just playing a 7/7. They might be dead. Not quite. Maybe I should have not traded into Elitist Snob.
This day.
Yeah, because then I was threatening lethal with Bloodlust. I just didn't even think about it. Nine, 10, 13, 14, 26.
For my glory.
Well, let's see what this can do for me.
Essence congeal with local
I don't think I want to trade that.
everything I've got. I'm coming, I'm coming.
I think I have so much damage, but I also probably don't need healing.
By all the elements.
I probably should have evolved some random garbage and then actually gotten a totem here.
Our hardships only strengthen our resilience.
Opponent is at 17. Bloodlust does 3, 4, 12. Are you kidding me? Is that a joke?
If only I had some warm soup.
If I had another totem in play here instead of a muck pools. God, I've played this game so terribly. I don't think I've ever played a game as poorly as I've played this game. This totem should obviously have a death rattle. Despite all this, I'm probably still favored.
See the world as I do.
No creature deserves to be caged.
Opponent's looking pretty dead on board at the moment.
Reporting for duty.
Now I don't even need my bloodlust, but I will show it just for fun. Oh, what a game, what a game.
Rastakan versus Cyrella.
I must not falter.
You stand before King Rastakan.
Love Chisel.
Too much power.
I don't really know if I need to kill this, but I will.
It's all in your head.
Die, scumbag.
Run as fast as you can.
Alright. Easy cavern. I might play a Rotgill next turn. I think if 2 minions live, I play Rotgill for sure.
Welcome to the cult.
Alright, it does look like we're rotting. Or are we? Primordial Wave is really, really tempting. Could try to line it up with tiny toys, but I don't really know how practical that is. These are really good devolve targets, though.
Deloa, speak to me.
I also feel like if they're playing Bonecaller, they might be playing Xyrella, which makes devolving even better.
Deloa, speak to me.
Could devolve Undying Allies, I suppose. I think it's just so good here.
I will not be rushed.
Sure.
No time.
If they go face, I rot Gil. If they do this, I probably don't, but it depends on what I draw. I definitely don't rot Gil. Should I be playing Wind Chill here? My hand does kind of suck. Hey, now that's a draw. I have been holding this Chisel charge for Rot Gil, if that hasn't been obvious.
What a delightful party.
That probably has some pretty good targets, actually. Like Bone Collar. Is that undead? No. Why coin? Please explain yourself. So this revives, I believe, exactly Mind Eater. Not super scary.
Ah.
Let's just play the big stuff. I think I am going to trade off my 5-1 here.
Haven't tried this yet.
Because I don't really want to get Shadowcloth needled.
Reverberations in the void.
I'm very close to having lethal here with Bloodlust. But not quite. That is an excellent draw. It's about time I got a good draw. I think I'm allowed to take that 4 damage here. Should be hard to deal with this board. When does Shadowcloth Needle go off? After you cast a shadow spell? If they have Shadow Word on Death, they can maybe clear me here. I think they would have hero powered instead of playing Animate Dead though.
This battle is yours.
Alright. Get Rot Guild. One day my totems will be so powerful, the opponents won't even know what to do.
Rusticon versus
Lunara!
The forest fights back.
You stand before King Rastakan.
Stinky, stinky, stinky. Actually an insane hand. Please do not play something that means you're aggro druid.
What is it?
0.013 taunt?
A wild miscalculation.
That's fine. Get chiseled. And then next turn they might be getting piranha'd.
My blood boils for war. The sea floor is all
Oh, did they have the taunt? What an absolute dumbass. So I don't full clear here. But that's probably fine. Oh, beautiful totem. That was definitely the best. Probably by a pretty significant margin. Stone Right's about to put in some work here.
I am the harvester of wrath. Would you like to learn why?
Alright.
Blessings upon you.
Prescience, Totemic Evidence next turn, and then my opponent concedes probably.
Well,
If they have a large brain, they can leave this totem up and I won't be able to play Totemic Evidence. Okay, never mind. Alright.
well played.
I will reciprocate the well played this time. I didn't do the math, but surely lethal. Let's go, my totems did something. Hell yeah. Still didn't really get to play Gigantotem, which I would like to do. But at least the Totemic Evidence was really good there.
Rusticon versus Uther. I will fight with honor.
You stand before King Rastakan.
Keep wave against Paladin.
I see you brought guests.
I guess I play Muck Pools. My opponents actually probably control Paladin, huh? So that makes my Primordial Wave bad.
For duty.
Not evolving this totem because I need it to die for Totemic Evidence, which is more important now that I found Gigantotem.
A good explorer comes prepared.
Dragon Paladin. So if I go this here, swing hero power, swing hero power.
For my glory.
I don't think I need to click the hero power this turn, but I really don't have a play next turn at all. So I'm just gonna hero power here, and then next turn is chisel hero power.
The end is coming!
Wow. Did you know that your board is bigger than mine? I think I still hit with chisel here. And then next turn I can play Gigantotem. For a total of 2 mana, I believe. Prescience. Alright, so I can go Totemic Evidence, Gigantotem, swing with my weapon, and play Primordial Wave. I do get a bunch of random 2-drops, which is maybe pretty good. Especially with a Bloodlust in hand. Devolve a 5/5 into a 3-drop. That all sounds pretty good. My only reservation is that Prescience can find Stonewright, and playing Totemic Evidence before that is kind of a bummer. But if I'm evolving all my stuff into having probably an average of 2 power anyway, then I think it's fine. Question is, do I want to evolve an 8/8? Probably. It can get worse, but it can get better. And it did get better. Sure. Oh, actually insane. I got a gold shire roll out of that, it looks like. Oh my god, I got Bolner? I could hit Stonewright? Please play something that kills not Bolner. Wait, you might just be dead to Bloodlust, though. I have 16, and then I think I have 31 damage here. 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 31.
For my glory.
I don't think I want to 31 my opponent. Hate that going face.
Intel acquired. Intel acquired. I will not be rushed.
This banker is going to be nasty when she dies. Also, Bolners go to Throttgill, which I did pick up. Should just be a Bloodlust lethal, though. Did you forget that you could make another attack there? It didn't matter, but... Alright. That game was definitely carried by an early Gigantotem. Love to see it. Yo, that's 2 Totem games in a row. Let's fucking go. This deck is sick.
Rastakan versus Darien Mograine.
The Knights of the Ebon Blade will not falter.
You stand before King Rastakan.
All these cards are good. And there's some synergy between them as well. Love to see it. What an insane hand. Truly the dream hand. Now let's get the dream matchup where my opponent is playing bad cards. Unfortunately, that's not a bad card, but it's kind of bad against Chisel. That card's annoying. But I think Stone Right still deals with it pretty well.
Be swift.
There's probably some nuance to attacking or hero powering first. Because this can roll any totem, and this can only roll a totem I don't have currently. I don't know. I don't want to think about it. So this should kill something for free, but then with Stone Right, I should be able to kill it. Either with Searing Totem or regular totem plus hero power. Or weapon, not hero power. Alright, I guess Stone Right doesn't quite deal with it. Alright, well it's gonna take 6 fucking turns to use all these caverns, so I should probably start with caverns.
The Citadel stands strong.
I am the harvester of wrath. Would you like to learn why?
Alright, Stone Right online. Shame I don't have a totemic evidence. Still 6 mana on Gigantotem. I'm actually threatening lethal with Bloodlust at the moment. I am no longer threatening lethal.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
So, do I want to use an evolve here? I think it's pretty reasonable. Try to beat out the Soul Stealer.
More bones to gnaw on.
Let's just go all in. Alright. Well, this is good against getting cleared, but if I get cleared... I don't know, there's like no way I get cleared here, right? Blood Boil is not good enough. Corpse Explosion is super not good enough.
All's well that sun wells.
Surely Bloodlust is lethal. Alright. I did play Stonewright that game, and a Carving Chisel, so a totem game for sure.
Rastakan versus Gul'dan. Your soul shall be mine.
You stand before King Rastakan.
Am I supposed to keep double Convincing Disguise? I'm probably up against Zoo, right? How do I beat Zoo? I need Schooling. Probably not even responsible to keep Totemic Evidence against Zoo. Yucky. Okay, I drew Schooling. Primordial Wave is good against Library as well. Well, with Schooling, I think I'm pretty happy to see Disguise number 2. Definitely want this game to be turn 6 Tiny Toys Evolve. What an interesting and also annoying draw. What do I do with this Goldshire Knoll? I'd really like it to value trade before I evolve it. But maybe it's good to just evolve it here, and then I have triple Piranha next turn.
More bones to gnaw.
Denathrius is disgusting.
You exist to serve me.
Pretty sure I'm hitting my opponent 3 times with Denathrius and they're dying. Still not big enough for Denathrius. Okay. Opponent is definitely still in this game. Insane draw. Very, very shitty Gigantotem, though. But it looks like I should be able to go Command of Neptulon on 5, Tiny Toys Evolve on 7. Just find something to do in between. Oh, Stonewright. I don't know if I'm playing any totems, though. If they life tap, they're dead to my board.
These books are ruined.
I don't believe schooling lets me go null plus wave. It does let me go null evolve, which is probably just a winning play.
More bones to
I also think doing nothing here was probably a winning play. But why not be a little proactive? My opponent does have lethal here. Oh, they missed lethal. All they had to do was click hero power and it killed the warlock. Where are we at with this deck? I believe I'm 15 and 8. I think I was 12 and 12 before the patch, so I'm 15 and 8 post-patch. Which I think is a fair distinction.
Rastakhan versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! You stand before King Rastakhan.
Love schooling. If I thought there was any chance of this being Enraged Warrior, maybe I could keep Primordial Wave. But I haven't seen that deck in forever. Insane hand. Insane hand. But Warrior certainly has the tools to deal with some of this stuff. So if I draw up to 10 next turn, I would play Muck Pools, go down to 9, draw up to 10. It's kind of hard to play Prescience. But I really don't think I want to miss out on totems. Helps out the Gigantotems that I draw from Prescience a lot. Jailer. What does Jailer Warrior mean?
You can't always trust what you see.
Wow, rare Maestra appearance in the post-patch meta.
I am the harvester.
Pretty good stone, right? And this convincing disguise, they're both on 2, okay. I actually did not pay attention to how much armor each of these gained, and for some reason in the history bar it doesn't say. But they totaled 16 armor, which is a lot. 16 armor is a lot.
Deloa, speak to me.
Let's just fish. I do have Tiny Toys evolve next turn. Not sure. It probably will be the best play.
Burn away the blight.
This Command of Neptulon looks really good here. I am overloaded, so I don't think I want to coin a hero power here. This blacksmith could end up being surprisingly good. Or not.
We're going on a dangerous voyage. You in?
I do say, I seem to have lost the surface.
Okay. So I do know with this Finley, they put Jailer and a Brawl on the bottom of their deck. I'm very happy to see Brawl on the bottom. Oh my god, I actually got real minions off of every devolved target? How insane. I'm assuming none of my minions are dying here. That's interesting, because I kind of want to devolve it, but I miss so much damage by evolving that I probably can't justify it. Also don't really love evolving this mountain bear.
Deloa.
Let's evolve a 5/4. Excuse me. I'm allergic to high rolling, I guess. Because this is a very solid minion.
I will not be rash.
Even if they find the shield shatter, my board is still pretty strong after. That Krakatoa is really strong. They did miss a buff on their pirate. I don't know how much that mattered. Seemed like they felt kind of bad about it though. Let's actually call it there. I think I'm ended up going 16-8. That's a nice round number for my win rate. Didn't get to do as much totem stuff as I would have liked, but I think I got enough to justify it.